who's even wrestling when he's off the stage or when he's out of the ring, meaning that character's there, he's bringing entertainment to people, he's keeping his profile alive, he's engaging with people. Is that what you mean by saying
he's acting like a professional, whether he's in the ring or out the ring?
Okay, I get you.
Now you get some guys that don't do that, and they start ranting and hunting on, and there's backstabbing and politics and shit like that. Man, I've never been an ass kisser. I'm not going to be an ass kisser. I was never good at politics. I was never good at that shit. Other guys are good at that. That's their issue. But that leads to so much more issues along the line. And we have got a big issue.
Is that sort of behavior hurting the brand or South African wrestling right now, where you got, and let's just say, we're not, I don't know, at a later stage, I mean, this is still early, at a later stage when you do want to call out people, at this present moment now, is this behavior that you're talking about hurting wrestling in South Africa?
People look at this, and the one thing I don't do is air dirty laundry on social media. That is the biggest crybaby bullshit that you can ever do.
Calling out.
Ever do. No, it's not calling out. It's I haven't been paid this long from this guy, and he's only paid me 200 Rand when other guys are being paid 1,000 Rand and things like that. That's private. That's business. Would you go to one of your clients and say on social media and say, hey, listen, yeah, this guy hasn't paid me. He promised me 26,000 Rand, but he's only paid me 13,000 Rand. Would you go and do that to your clients?
There's a reason why there's emails and private chats and meeting rooms for that. I would never like to, I'm not one to hang my washing on the line for everyone to see. I've always been that.
Now, there is a situation in the country where guys have worked for a promoter in 2019. They haven't been paid. They haven't been paid. So the guys took to social media, and understandably, they were upset. There were contracts set in place. They weren't paid. But airing out dirty laundry, oh, what should I do? I haven't been paid in this long, blah, blah, blah. Guys, if you've got a contract in paper, there is cause for litigation. You get your lawyers involved. Get your lawyers involved to get your money. Don't go onto social media and go, I haven't been paid since this time. They've blocked my calls. Well, get a lawyer. Legal wise. Well, clientele spends 800 million freaking Rand a day getting on the call. Do you have legal insurance? And then they get 60 people going, I had a problem dispute with my boss.
So for those of you new viewers, people that are watching this for the first time, because we're going to be tagging a lot of people and you're going to see my face and Donovan's face. But for those of you who don't know Donovan is basically in the finance industry, but his passion is in wrestling. And Don, LoudMouth actually. Don is his real name. LoudMouth. Give us a snapshot of how it started, and how long have you been doing this? And give us a snapshot about your wrestling career in South Africa.
When it comes to my wrestling career in South Africa, I feel like that old Tiny on Titanic that hooked the bracelet over the railing there.
And the moment you started answering that question, the whole screen went black and white. I don't know why.
Yeah, well, there we no. You see, no. We're gonna have to stop talking and hold up signboards like it's a silent movie. No, I actually started in February 2008. Yeah. I started wrestling at a place called APWA, which is run by Ananzi. Ananzi taught me how to wrestle. He took a fat kid, 155 kilos, man, and he gave me an opportunity to wrestle. And I wasn't very good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Quite frankly, I still don't think I'm good. But anyway, And the one day, everybody was in the ring and I was outside. And I started commentating on the guys inside. And I was just, I'm not the easiest person to work with by any stretch of the imagination. And you can ask everybody that works with
You can ask me.
me.
Last night, you made me change so many things for me, but it's fine. Go ahead, Don.
And I just started commentating like on what the guys were doing, and I was being sarcastic. I was basically being an arse. And the trainer Nanzi turned around and said to me, he says, "Yes, can you shut up? You're such a loudmouth." And man, that everywhere I went, "Oh yeah, you're the loudmouth, you're the loudmouth, you're the loudmouth," and it just took off from there, man. It hasn't stopped.
How many years ago was that,
I
Don?
have people. That was, geez, I had my first match. In, geez, I'm not going to lie to you, March 2009. Wow. I had my first wrestling match. Listen to this. I had my first wrestling match at a biker rally called the Rhino Rally in Harry Smith.
Harry Smith.
Now, Harry Smith, right?
Jeez.
Now I got to go out there, and there's 7,000 bikers. It smells like petrol and leather and desperation. And all these bikers. Oh my goodness, it was so bad. But I had so much fun doing it, because I went in there and I just started like, "Oh yeah, hey guys, how's it going? I'm the loudmouth. All you guys drive a Honda, put your hand up." Yeah, and everybody's put your hand up if you're driving a Yamaha or a Kawasaki. And I said, "All the Suzuki riders," everybody's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Oh, does your bike have me, man?" And the first class just came across the ring like that. And that's when I knew. I was like, that's it. The rest of my life, I'm going to be a bad guy, because this is freaking awesome. We got out of the ring, and I had to commentate for the next shows. That was the first match, and I had to commentate for the rest of the little hour and a half, 2 hour show that we were having there. And while I'm busy commentating, the guys are standing next to me and bumping me, trying to provoke me into talking to them. So when I address them now, they feel it's within their reason to, attack me. Yeah. So I'm literally commentating, and I'm walking around the ring. And as I'm walking around the ring, the people are following me, bumping me.
Wow.
Trying to get my attention, so that when I turn to them now, they can now get confrontational.
So wait. Were they bumping you? Like, was this part of the show, or was this like real stuff now going on?
No, bro. I was commentating. These guys were bumping me for real.
Oh shit!
These guys were bumping me for real. Bikers. And eventually, I had to stand backstage and commentate the last two fights, because the last two fights were hardcore fights. I couldn't take attention away from the hardcore fights. Yeah. But while I'm standing there, guys are coming up to me. Guys, and listen, "I gaan je donor. Wacht tot ons klaar is. I gaan je donor." And I had to go, for my own safety, I had to go stand in the back.
155 kilo guy had to go stand in the back because two bikers wanted to donor you.
But
you could have pushed them with their bikes down.
Okay. This is me. This is me. And this is the biker next to me saying, "I gaan je donor. I gaan je donor. I gaan je move. I gaan je donor." I'm looking at this guy, and he's literally put an eclipse. He's literally eclipsing the sun, standing behind me.